Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see spouse, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, life partner, okay? Who and what is next in love? What is the nature of your next connection? Is it going to be more long-term marriage or is it going to be temporary long-term relationship? We'll see that. And we'll see who is coming in for you. Who is this person you'll be getting into this relationship with? And you know what and how everything will happen. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings as well. For group one, we have the green geode, and we'll be using the Xmas Elf Tarot. For group two, we have the white geode, and we'll be doing the 78 Doors Tarot. For group three, we have the purple geode, and we will be using the Witches Tarot. And for group four, we have the pink geode. And we will be using the Final Rose Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the green geode and the Xmas Elf Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see spouse, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, who and what is next in love. We shall see for you, group one. Spirit, for group one with the green stone, please show us the nature of their next connection. What kind of connection is this for group one? Ooh, so right away there seems to be someone that you're kind of luring in, whether intentionally or unintentionally. We do have playing into your hand, which does make me kind of feel like this is likely someone you are consciously manifesting or consciously drawing in. Regardless, this person is surrendering to your requirements, okay, whatever that may be. So if you have been unintentionally doing this, this could look like you just have standards and boundaries and you're not compromising on them. So you could require that if someone wants to date you, they have to take you on a date. You don't do the endless texting every day, talking every day. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, 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 hey. Nope, you're not going to hey me down, good morning me down, and what you doing me down. You're going to have to take me on a date, and then I can give you an update on what I'm up to, what I'm doing, what's going on in my life, da da da. But that's what this would look like if it's unintentional. If it's intentional, this could be you manifesting. This could be you kind of, seducing someone, getting into your dark masculine or your dark feminine, building interest with someone. We have the building interest card that came up. So there's an energy of someone who's already in your auric field that you're drawing in, and they're playing into your hand. So that would mean that this person is surrendering to whatever it is that you require to be with you. So you're pulling someone in, group one, that is willing to give you what it is that you're looking for. Yeah, we have the banter card that just came out as well. So this is someone who you have good banter with, someone who you have good conversation with. You can joke with this person. You can roast this person. You can, talk your stuff to this person and they don't get super offended. This is like we bounce off of each other. So they crack a joke, I crack a joke. They say something funny, I say something funny, and we kind of slowly but surely build. So there's someone in your energy who is interested in having something more with you, and we will see who that is. But this is someone who's already in your energy, someone who you have a good rapport with coming out so far. We'll see if anyone else comes up. And this seems very genuine. So regardless of you manifesting and whatnot, I feel like you may be manifesting in general, like calling in love, period. But it seems like the nature of this connection is pretty genuine, pretty pure. So if this is someone like an SP, a specific person you're manifesting, it seems like this is someone who already has interest in you, that maybe if they have their own reservations or they're scared, whatever, you're kind of just tipping over the edge. But this isn't someone who's never shown any interest or anything like that. This is someone who's already given you some sort of sign or signal that you're interested. And you guys are moving forward because we have pure here. So this is a pure connection, someone who genuinely does like you, someone who is interested, and someone you have a like really good communication with. We got solid communication that came out. For some of you, I feel that this is an upcoming conversation that you will be having with this person, where you guys are kind of sorting through what you're doing here. So you can expect that real conversation to come out of this in the near future. Nice. So this looks like it's building into a relationship for sure. Nice. We got the courting card here as well. So courting is all about dating for marriage. Courting is like when you're going on dates and you're asking people specific questions, like you're trying to figure out, okay, do you want kids, or what kind of lifestyle do you want? You know, how often do you work, or how much do you make? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Courting is when you're dating with serious intention. So that's the energy that I get for this person. They're courting you. They're asking you specific questions. They're not super overly stimulated. They're not love bombing you, where they're just coming in as quickly as possible trying to, you know, force something. This person is really taking their time and getting to know you. So be mindful of that, spirit or group one. There is someone in your energy who is asking you specific questions to see if you guys have like marriage potential, long-term potential. But I feel like it could go under the radar if you're not aware, because it's not like they kind of like ask you all these things at once. It's like here and there in the most almost undetectable kind of way. So there's someone in your energy who is wondering if you would be a good option for them for marriage, and they're asking you all the right questions, but in a very low-key kind of way. They're not making it obvious. You are also kind of experiencing this whole different timeline on a personal level. We got the tease card. So there's a lot of people in your energy who find you to be a tease. It's like that may be your energy, kind of coquettish. That's one of the archetypes in The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, the coquette. You may have that kind of, you know, vibe to you. The coquette archetype is all about like a little mix of hot and cold, but it's like you say kind of these suggestive things, but you also have this kind of like neutral. It's like you may say something super suggestive, but with a straight face. You know, you're not biting your lip and looking like, oh, I'm trying to seduce you. It's very almost like undetectable and innocent. It has this vibe of I'm just curious versus I'm trying to do something here. So there's a little bit of that energy. A lot of people feel like you're a tease. A lot of people want you physically, group one, and they're feeling like you just kind of tease them and pull them in, and then once they get close to you, they realize you have these quite firm boundaries and quite firm standards. So people are kind of like, ugh, I get this tease kind of vibe from her, from him, from them, where it's like they say these things to get me interested, but then they kind of switch it up. People feel like you may switch it up and then you turn serious, or then they find out you actually have like really serious expectations, and it's kind of like, okay, what does group one want, or what is group one doing? That may, you know, plant seeds of mistrust in people as well if they feel like you play games. The energy is fun and lighthearted but uncertain is what it says at the bottom of tease. So people feel like you tease them, but at the same time, it's like, what do you want? What do you want, group one? People have a hard time figuring out what you want. We do have best friend here. Oh my goodness. So there is someone who is close to you in a friend kind of way who wants to cross that line. This could be someone that you've rejected. This could be someone that you're not interested romantically. And that's why things haven't crossed the line, unless there's a fear that you could potentially ruin the friendship. But this person is in your energy as well. Group one, I feel like people want you, but they don't want to be a husband or a wife. That's the energy I get, because I'm just pulling, and I'm like, okay, spirit, what are they trying to have with group one? And it's like, with you, I feel like you wear people down to the point where they have to commit in order to have you fully. And so they end up committing, but it may cause this resentment because that's not initially what they wanted for themselves. Like, you may have a type, and your type may be the bad boy, the bad girl, or the fun guy, the fun girl, the fun person. But that person isn't always in alignment with like long-term commitment. But I feel this coquettish energy in your nature where you pull people in with flirtation, but then it's almost like you're shocked when people try to take it to the next level and have that physical connection. And then it's like, whoa, 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 no. And it's like, no, what do you mean? We've been flirting this whole time. So people are quite confused by you. And I feel like this kind of Black Widow energy with you, where you kind of pull people into your web, and then it's like you pounce, and it's like, well, if you want me after I've built all this tension between us, if you want me, you have to commit. That's how your energy shows up. And people get so frustrated by this. They can't figure you out. They're like, okay, what do you want? What are you trying to do? Like, people just, they end up wanting you so, so, so bad, but it doesn't feel like they can have you unless they fully commit. So people are getting, kind of frustrated. We do have healing connection here. It says your romance will transform your life. So there is someone coming in that will heal you, that will help you. Maybe you realize this in your own nature, how you have this kind of coquette, almost innocent personality, but these more serious expectations, and you've been kind of like hitting a wall with that. So I feel like spirit may be sending you someone specific to help you have some progress, where it's like, okay, let's get this commitment, but let's not get it through like an illusion of I'm going, like, I don't know, it's like you're the perfect fantasy for people. You could be quite psychic or empathic, to where you can just instantly tell what someone wants, what someone needs, and then you kind of chameleon into that to pull them in. But then once they're in, you show them the true you, and they feel kind of bamboozled, and so they feel like, I feel like you have no problem with attraction, but when it comes to really like bagging someone for good, there's all this tension that comes up. So maybe spirit is trying to get you to level up beyond that version. We have let go of the past. It says clear energy to allow more love into your life. So perhaps spirit is trying to get you to let go of this coquette nature and initiate you into like deeper levels of authenticity, so you can attract someone who's a real match to you. There's a lot of people in your energy. There's someone who's courting you for marriage, trying to get to know you, but they may end up noticing. We'll see with the tarot. Spirit, where will things go with this person who is courting group one? Yeah, this person, they're a little afraid of you. Not gonna lie, they're a little afraid of you. You feel dangerous to them, and it's a very attractive kind of dangerous, and they are playing into your hand. Like I said, you have no issue with attraction, but when it comes to keeping people, they start to feel like maybe they can't trust you, or are a bit afraid or lied to. We have the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is afraid to give you their full selves and invest in you. And I feel like that's because they're noticing the coquette nature of, oh, this was very much so intentional. This is a part of group one's personality. This is something that they do. And it's like they're becoming aware of it and it's just scaring them. They're like, how can I build a life and potentially like have kids or own a home with this kind of person? Would they pretend that they're happy with the kids, but they're not, until one day, like, I find out something crazy is going on? Or can I trust this person to, you know, really show up? Like, are they telling me the truth? Like, this person is kind of scared a little bit. So I feel like you have, maybe I'm hearing and seeing Scorpio. Maybe you have strong Scorpio in your chart. And yeah, Scorpio is one of those placements. It's ruled by Pluto. It's all about like mystery, hidden. I'm seeing Neptune as well. Unconscious and hidden things. You could have quite a few placements in your chart that do make you more self-preserving, where you will set things up for your best interest so that you can't get hurt, but that also causes you to kind of put people in unfavorable positions, and make it hard for people to truly get close to you. There could be something like that going on for sure, because this person, they're holding themselves back. They're getting to know you, but yeah, not gonna lie, they're having a hard time trusting you. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands in reverse. So it looks like if it's meant to be, it'll be 10 of Pentacles. I do feel like you guys will have an opportunity to be together. But with the 6 of Wands in reverse, you may end up taking like the winding path with this person that's courting you, because they're kind of seeing some red flags. So Spirit may have to come through and bless this situation so you guys can end up at this 10 of Pentacles happily ever after. Because if they're left to their own devices, they feel a bit scared. I'm not gonna lie. Spirit, what will happen with these people attracted to group one, playing into their hand? We have the King of Wands, so they're definitely trying to, okay, they're trying to get into 7 of Wands reverse, but they don't want all the responsibility. When they see that shadow side, they kind of hide. Yeah, we got the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So Spirit is kind of helping you with this 3 of Cups. I feel like you're locked into a path with Spirit, where Spirit is trying to help you regain a favorable position without having to kind of like, you know, you may be consuming too much like dark feminine, dark masculine, you know, sprinkle content, because it's showing up. It's showing up, not gonna lie. And we have the King of Wands with the 7 of Wands reversed. Like, people, they try their hardest to come in, 8 of Wands, kind of bum rush you and, you know, quickly come in. And that could be the reason, if you have experienced that before, you may have like had people like maybe have a one night thing with you and then ghost. Because it's like they see certain things. They see like, ooh, I don't know if I could trust this person, or this person isn't being completely genuine with me. I can tell that they may be playing games, or they're trying to put themselves in a favorable position, but eat me up and, you know, leave me, like put me in an unfavorable position. So you may have experienced people kind of ghosting out of 9 of Wands fear that they will end up left in the cold after putting in a major investment. But with the 3 of Cups, I feel like there's an energy of kind of quantum leaping. I feel like there's an energy of Spirit coming through, trying to help you avoid these situations where it's like the attraction is there, but that final end goal isn't there. I feel like you guys may want marriage. I feel like you may want at least a long-term relationship, but I'm not seeing that quite yet, to be honest. I feel like the next thing that will happen for you will be more physical, like a bunch of dates. Someone may end up, you know, having a one-night thing or a temporary thing. The banter is good, the communication is good, but when it comes to someone making that final offer, I don't see that. Spirit, how about this person they have this really good communication with? What's happening here? You may be like in the gray area where you have a timeline shifting. You could be applying some new principles or way of being that kind of would set you up for success, but that process isn't completed yet. We got the Two of Swords in reverse, which is illumination. And then the Four of Wands in reverse, which is someone kind of pulling away a little bit. So I feel like the conversation is really good with this person, and the banter is really good, but people, they do kind of have a hard time trusting what's real. You could also just be like very physically attractive, so people kind of wonder like, why would they want me? Perhaps you're dealing with people who have low self-confidence, and it's like, if you're a bombshell but you kind of grew up not having a glow up until you were older, you likely don't see yourself in the way that other people do. So maybe they're just kind of reserved or afraid because of that. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's an energy of being a bit shady. Okay, the Seven of Swords energy, I feel like Spirit is trying to snuff out before it's too late. We got the Three of Pentacles. What I can say is your guides, your spirit team, your angel spirit loves you down. Like your whole spiritual team absolutely adores you, and they want to set you up for success. So they're really working overtime, Five of Swords reverse, to undo some of the qualities or elements of self that can kind of self-sabotage. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group one? Yeah, we got tug of war. We got spiritual base. Nice. Yeah, I feel that energy super strongly. Like Spirit is bringing in someone that's going to offer you a healing connection. Spirit is getting you prepared for this person that will break down those walls and allow you to have something real, because people really struggle distrust here with trusting you, and we have thin line. You know, there's a thin line between love and hate, and people find themselves obsessed over you, but then they get super frustrated because they can't have you because of that coquette-like nature, or because how you set yourself up for success and kind of leave people in unfavorable positions where they don't feel like they have power, or they don't feel like this is a compromise. They feel like they kind of have to do what you want, or they can't have anything. So then people start being sneaky and just trying to get like King of Wands, cup of feel, or have a good night, and then they ghost. And Spirit's like, okay, that also doesn't work, because Spirit doesn't want you to be perpetually hurt or in the dark about why these things happen. So Spirit's trying to work with you. We got spiritual based here in tug of war. Spirit can see that you're struggling. Spirit can hear your prayers and you calling out for a better connection, or someone who's better suited for you, someone who truly loves you, someone who you can be vulnerable with. And I see Spirit giving you exactly that. I see Spirit delivering to you a spiritual based connection that's just like perfect for you. Someone who is genuine, but also takes no BS. Someone who will communicate to you and be honest with you, like, listen, this is what I see. So you can be aware of that, instead of people just trying, like seeing something, then saying, okay, I'm just going to get what I want, and then ghosting. Spirit is delivering to you someone who's going to help heal you, help you grow, also allow you to experience the love that you do want, and then also someone who will be honest about what they feel, what they see, etc. And other than that, we got competition. So there's a bunch of people trying to get in your pants. I'm just letting you know. That's what I got for you, group one. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own tarot reading. That is where you can find me, and that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group two with the White Geode and the 78 Doors Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see spouse, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, who and what is next for you in love. We shall see, group two. Spirit for group two with the White Stone, please show us who and what is next in love for them. What is the nature of their next connection? What will happen? Nice. So right away we got multiple options coming through for you. So this is going to be a fun group. You guys are going to have multiple options coming through for you. Ooh, we got exchanging stories that came out as well. So people could be gossiping about you. You could be dating multiple people from the same friend group or from the same place. Say, like, even if it was a while ago, like say you dated a coworker, but you guys haven't talked in 6 months, you don't talk at all, and you know, nothing's going on, popping off. Listen, if there is another coworker popping up that is now interested in you, not gonna lie, I do see them exchanging stories, and I do see people talking about you a bit here, talking about their experience with you, talking about what happened, talking about how you are. Oh my goodness, we got the love bite card. So this could be someone who you only had something casual with in the first place. This could be someone who you simply shared a love bite with. Okay, just a moment, just a physical love bite is like an energy of a kiss. It's like an energy of exchanging some passion in a physical kind of way. So I do see something like that coming up. You, Shane, for whatever reason, it feels a little bit forbidden. So maybe you're, you know, having a little moment with someone on the job, like physically while you're there, because it feels almost like stolen. Like there is a, you know, they stole a kiss as we were crossing by each other in the hallways, and it was so risky, but no one saw, type of thing. A lot of people really like you. A lot of people really find themselves attracted to you. And I see you doing things differently. So we have the other half card that came up here as well. So perhaps group 2, you are looking for something more serious. You're looking for like your other half, that person that you can really trust, that you can share more than physical intimacy with, but also emotional intimacy and just kind of like depth on other levels. And people always see you as like this flirtatious kind of person, someone who's fun, someone who's flirtatious. We got talking slash roasting that came up. So you have no problem roasting. You have no problem talking your stuff. Okay, no problem with banter and having a good time. But you may be in a position where you're trying to get past that. Maybe you guys got stuck in the cool girl, cool guy type of energy where people just saw you as cool, the person I can flirt with, the person I can have banter with. But when it comes to like, okay, making a long-term commitment, maybe you haven't gotten to that point. We have taking it easy and going back to fix something. So even though you are cool, you're not allowing that to be like your forever reputation. You're trying to graduate out of that reputation. We have taking it easy. So you're regressing from that energy of always having to be like the entertainer though. You could very naturally be funny. You could very naturally be good at bantering and having fun and making people feel seen, making people feel comfortable and whatnot. But you don't want to get stuck there. So you may have gotten stuck there and you're unsticking yourself essentially. We have taking it easy and going back to fix something. So you're showing up as much more relaxed. And people are really trying to get you to come kind of revert back to that version of yourself, because it does make the day go by faster and it does make things a lot more comfortable. Even when, like, even if this is not like a workplace connection, you still make people's day go by faster because they're able to text you and talk to you and banter with you and whatnot. But you're kind of taking yourself out of alignment with that. Maybe you're tired of having like a bunch of people in your phone, but not a bunch of dates every week. It's like, okay, how does that make some sense? Something's not adding up. And maybe you're tired of that kind of like cool girl, cool guy reputation, and you're trying to get out of that energy where people just kind of see you in that way where it's like, okay, this is someone I can flirt with, someone I can banter with, but I don't have to make any like solid moves. You're like, no, you do. You have to treat this like, you know, anything else. So I see you kind of going back to fix something, and I feel like that's your cool girl, cool guy, super comfortable nature. And I feel like that in itself is what is attracting other options. Not only have you leveled up, so now you have different people who are attracted to you because you're emitting a different frequency, but also people can't just kind of manipulate your time and keep you constantly texting and talking and flirting without taking action. So it's making people even more attracted to you. And this person who had this like sneaky kiss or this love bite with you, even they're kind of feeling like, oof, I want to do something. I want to take action towards group 2 because we had that kiss and I thought that was enough to get group 2 hooked, but they're not hooked. We we got finding the key. So you're going back to fix something, you're taking it easy, and you are finding the key. If you have experienced like a slowness, like there hasn't been a lot of love offers, there hasn't been a whole lot of movement, I see that changing. I see you finding the key, and I feel like the key is this level up, this change in energy that you're putting out. Nice. We got going out / mingling. So you are being put in alignment with more people. I feel like that's why you got some, new options coming out as well. And this doesn't have to mean that you're at the club or you're at bars and whatnot. Going out and mingling could be that you're a part of a new activity, something that you genuinely love. Say you've been really called to get into art. This summer you could be taking an art class or a cooking class or going to different events and whatnot. I used to do that all the time. I used to go on Groupon and just look up different events in my city and whatnot and just try it. Like, okay, let me go here, let me do this, let me do that. And we have solid communication. So I see you communicating with people, telling them what it is you want, what it is you need. And I see you really kind of looking for your other half. And I see you finding that. And a part of that is you being honest with people about what you're looking for so that they can essentially take themselves out of alignment with you and not waste your time if they're not looking for the same thing. So you may be giving out more of a serious kind of vibe, and I feel like that's why you're attracting your other half. There's like two versions of you, and people cannot let go of the older version of you that would be more communicative, always flirting, always in the mix, making things super comfortable for people. You could be the kind of person who always felt like you had to perform. Whenever there was silence or awkwardness on a date, it's like, oh, I don't want this person to feel uncomfortable, so let me just be on, let me just turn myself into, the entertainer. Let me break the ice. Let me make things super comfortable. But it feels like, no, now you have more of a serious kind of vibe. So it's like, if it's silent, it'll just be silent, and that's okay with me. You're okay with the silence. You're okay with being uncomfortable, because another thing is you would end up falling in love with yourself because you were the person that was always kind of initiating the banter and whatnot. So it allowed a more comfortable version of other people to come out, and they would just start matching your energy, but they didn't really have that in them naturally. They would match your energy once you kind of like made them feel comfortable. Like, hey, maybe you have like a little bit of an inappropriate sense of humor. You would say something kind of fun, like say something kind of messed up, but that was actually really funny. And then it would make people kind of like have these different ideas come up in their head, and they would start going back and forth. And so you're thinking, oh my God, I'm falling in love with this person. They're matching my energy. They're so much like me, when really they're not. They just matched your energy because you created such a safe space in order for them to be able to do that. So you're like, okay, you know what? What if I don't? What if I'm not on? What if I don't show up that way and I just allow people to show me who they are? And you're realizing maybe a lot of people around you are quite boring, or maybe they're just not on your level, and you're not creating the space where people can just kind of like chameleon you and match your energy, and it's causing you to connect with more genuine people who are on your level, because you're not breaking the ice and then immediately kind of turning into this, entertainer. It's like, okay, if that's who this person is, I'm going to see that come out of them naturally. We do have falling in love and real feelings, so I do see a genuine connection kind of building here. Real feelings says you share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Falling in love says sudden feelings that this is the one. So you're looking for your other half, and I see you finding them by opening up your energy. And again, it doesn't have to be like you're going to bars and clubs. It could be like you just going to like super wholesome, a gardening class, or not a class even, like just going to explore like different, things that are available in your city, or maybe you will be traveling. But I see you putting out just, it's kind of like not bare minimum, but just like a more serious version of yourself. And that's causing other people to have to open up if they want things with you. So you're able to see like, okay, this person is genuine, or this person, that's really how they are, or, it's not. And so people aren't making connections with you based on the safe space you created anymore. So it's like people really have to show up. We have the third party card that came out. It says you may be dealing with a karmic situation. I feel like you're going to know who that is. I feel like that has to do something with exchanging stories here. There's two people in the same friend group that want you, or a part of the same group that are interested in you romantically, but I feel like the competition in itself is what's really kind of motivating them to kind of like pursue you. It feels like they end up getting wrapped up in the competition of it all, and that's why this is happening. So just be mindful. There are some people in your energy, I feel like you'll be able to tell, because they'll probably come off as a little bit love bomby or really hyped up, like, you know, just trying to get to that end goal. So I feel like that'll be a big clue of whether or not someone is genuine, how they kind of come across energetically. So with you taking it easy and having this more observative energy versus let me be on, let me entertain, let me program, let me do this, let me show up, I feel like that's really going to help you see the intentions of other people. So I wouldn't be too worried about that, but there is some sort of third party energy coming up. I feel like it has to do with these people exchanging stories because they're all interested, or at least attracted. We have love language, gift giving, and love language affirmations. So I see you getting a lot more compliments moving forward. I see people complimenting you, being interested in you, showing you love. And I even see some people giving you gifts. And I feel like this is coming across the board, coming from the other half, this really genuine connection you're making, but also these people who are just trying to get close to you as quickly as possible. These people who are trying to win you over. All right, let's break it down. Spirit, what's going to happen with this third party here? What's going to happen with these people exchanging stories? We have the Nine of Swords and the Hanged Man. So it's up to you here. These people, they can't do very much without you. We have the Nine of Swords represented by this person in this golden cage. So these could be people who are really kind of overrun by their own feelings and emotions. Hangman, they're doing whatever they have to do to get close to you and to be with you. You have a lot of people in your energy who are attracted to you. We got Judgment, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So I don't see you fully giving yourself to these people, because Seven of Wands, they're not standing up and doing what needs to be done. Like, I feel like it almost feels like you're like finding out that these people don't have a personality of their own. These could be the people that you were giving a lot of like attention, having a lot of banter and good conversation with. It was fun, it was lighthearted, it was easy, it was playful, and it was nice, but you're no longer seeing that as valuable. It feels like your values have changed, especially since you went back to fix something and you found the key. You found the reason that you were attracting like unsustainable connections and whatnot, and you're so on the fast track to getting with your other half that you're like, yeah, Seven of Wands reversed. They aren't their own person. They don't have enough. Like, I don't feel like you'll end up giving yourself to these people. We actually got the Four of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, so it's like you're not wasting your energy on these people. But we have the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords. So of these people who are physically attracted to you or wanting to be in your energy, there is someone that really does want you bad. And Judgment card, Spirit is saying, okay, this person, there must be some level of compatibility here, because Spirit's not going to give someone a chance who just like flat out doesn't deserve it. So there's someone in your energy who may have what it takes, and with the Judgment card, they're going to have an opportunity to make that happen. So there is like a coworker, or, you know, one of these people that you have good banter with, or that you've had like a fun night with love bite, that really does want you and they're not giving up. So Judgment card, there's going to be some sort of like ritual that this person has to go through, some sort of like ascension. Centuries ago, they used to have in certain tribes like these coming of age ceremonies for men and women, where it's like the guy would have to walk on the hot coals, spend a night. you know, in the middle of the wilderness by themselves, you capture a boar, do all this craziness to prove their manhood, to prove that they were able to stand toe to toe with the other elders in the tribe and be a part of, like, you know, the I don't know, the top of the chain, the top of the tribe. So that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting with this Judgment card, where Spirit's like, okay, you want group 2? Yeah, we'll see if you can stand up. So they're going to be put through the ringer. They're going to be put through some sort of test to see if they're worthy. And that's how it's going to go. If they're worthy, if they can do it, then they'll be able to push through. Someone is being given an opportunity. Someone is being given an opportunity, and it's not from you, it's from Spirit. And if they pass, they will get a solid chance to move forward with you. And if they don't, they're not going to make it. Spirit, what can you tell us about this other half? How is this coming towards group 2? We got the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Cups here. So this is alchemizing. This is coming towards you. We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, they're coming towards you. They're asking you on a date. Look at this Knight of Wands at her door with the present behind his back. So formal, like, can I take you on a date, princessa? Can I have a chance? Very like formal, very serious, real intentions. So this other half is coming in hot. I just heard 6 months. So this is a connection that is still manifesting with the 2 of Pentacles, still alchemizing, very much so on its way to you. And with the King of Cups, there's a high level of compatibility here. And this other half, I mean, it's your other half, so of course, but they're offering you a solid relationship, and this is on the way. So I feel like this judgment moment will happen likely just before this happens, or it could be happening now. You can already tell that this person, you may be able to already tell that this person is trying to like stand up as a different or better or more evolved version of themselves. And yeah, it's absolutely because they're in this Judgment card. Initiation, that's the word I was looking for, initiation. They're in this Judgment card moment where Spirit has made it clear to them, like, okay, if you really want group 2, you're gonna have to make it happen. You're gonna have to show up. This other half on the other end, they have already been working on themselves on their own journey. You may start to notice some mirroring aspects you have with them, that you guys have had similar journeys that include initiation and, you know, times in your life, crossroads in your life where you have had to kind of step up and show up and whatnot. And yes, once they come towards you, King of Cups, they already have like an offer, a solid love offer, and they're going to be dating you, courting you, like in a very traditional kind of way. Consistent, taking you out, offering gifts, you know. And we did have love language gift giving that came up, and then that's so funny that as soon as we start tapping into their energy from the tarot, we get this Knight of Wands card where he has this present behind, you know, his back. So very symbolic. Everything's matching up with that. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this solid communication they're having? Is this another person or is this their energy? We have the 9 of Wands with the 5 of Wands. So you're opening doors where there weren't. Look at the 5 of Wands, how he's about to hammer down this brick wall that's behind the door. And then I just love it. I love when the cards align with what we're reading, because then you have the 9 of Wands, this person randomly carrying a door somewhere. So it's like you're making opportunities that were not there before. Absolutely. 9 of Pentacles reverse. You're opening walls. You're breaking down walls and opening opportunities for yourself, doing a lot of work, going back to fix something where there was an opportunity before. You have done a 180 group 2. You need to give yourself a pat on the back, because nobody got you here but you. Nobody forced you to level up. Nobody forced you to see that, okay, you know what, something isn't working. Let me apply this new way of being. Let me take it easy and stop programming people, making it so easy for people to have good banter with me. Nobody forced you to do that. You had to choose to do that. Six of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. You had to admit, okay, you know what? Something isn't working, or I'm in an unfavorable position. So I'm going to take action. I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to do better. And I'm going to put myself in a more favorable position. Like, slow clap for you, group 2, because you did that. You're opening doors, and also you're with solid communication. This could also be like your ancestors, your guides, wanting more of a footing in your life. I just saw 444, wanting more of a footing in your life, wanting more ability to communicate to you. So I would set up like an ancestor altar or a altar for your spirit guides, and give them the opportunity to come in. We got the Three of Swords with the Death card in reverse. So this is like you coming back from the dead. This is like a phoenix moment. This is like Three of Swords. I've been heartbroken, but Death card in reverse. I come back into this reality. I reawaken, and I have another opportunity here yet again to have what I really want. You did that. As soon as I pick up these cards flip over. We have communicating freely and proceeding softly. Communicating freely says, I communicate from the depths of my being. So Spirit is reiterating communication is going to be so important. When you're going on these dates with people, don't be afraid to tell them what you're really looking for and where you're truly at. Show up authentically. Because that's going to cause people who are time wasters or not truly in alignment with you, people who don't really have anything to offer you, that's going to cause them to get out of the way. So don't be afraid to communicate freely and truly. Then we have proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude is what it says. Spending moments practicing self-care, spending moments where you can literally think. I have this rule personally. I do not allow myself to think about things in front of other people. I take my time and I think about things where I'm alone, when I have privacy, so that I can make sure that my ultimate answer is authentic to me, not influenced by what's going to be best for someone else and what they want and what they need. So maybe you'll start to apply that as well. But that's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the purple geode and the Witch's Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see spouse, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, who and what is next in love for group 3. Spirit with the purple geode, please show us who and what is next in love. Ooh, yay! Good for you. Good for you, group 2. First 2 cards for you. We got Turning Point and Blossoming Romance. So you may be getting out of a period of stagnancy. If things haven't been popping off for you in love, it kind of seems like people are peeping, but they ain't speaking, okay? Getting a lot of attention, turning heads, people are looking at you, or, you know, having good banter with you, talking to you, but no one's like taking it to that next level, like, okay, let me take you on a date, or let me pursue something serious with you. I finally see a breakthrough. I finally see you reaching a turning point where things are popping off or getting better for you. So that kind of depends on you. If you've had plenty of, you know, like dates, but just not plenty of love offers, or if you've had dates and love offers, but no one you feel compatible with, or no dates at all, I see things popping off. I see you getting love offers from people that you actually value, that you feel compatible with. I see a positive turning point happening. So very exciting stuff coming up the pipeline for you, group 3. We got a blossoming romance here as well. So I do see that there is someone you're making a genuine connection with. Now this card came out as well. So I'm like, all right, what we got going on? We got exchanging stories. So either people are talking about you or you're talking to people. You could be dating someone that one of your friends dated before or one of your friends know, and you're exchanging stories like, okay, I know you went on a date with this person, or I know you dated this person in the distant past, but like, is this someone you would recommend, or do you feel a way like about this? Is this okay? I do see you kind of talking about someone that you're dating with other people. Getting some advice, exchanging stories, or that could be vice versa, like someone getting advice and exchanging stories when it comes to you, especially if you end up meeting this person like in the workplace or something like that. People are asking like, okay, what do you think about group 3? What do they like? What are they really interested in? What are they about? And we have making a connection. So I do see of these people, you know, that you have this blossoming romance with, of this new attention, this new wave of love offers, better suited love offers. You are making a genuine connection. You're turning out to really like someone and really be interested in someone. We have person of interest and stepping stone. Beautiful. So for those of you who are manifesting like an SP, a specific person, if you have a POI, a person of interest that you've been trying to work towards, but there's been some sort of blockade, some sort of reason you guys haven't been able to move forward, I finally see you guys breaking ground on that one. I see a stepping stone, a blessing from the universe, some sort of opportunity coming in where you guys are finally able to move forward and get this romance cracking. Okay, so if you have like someone you're manifesting, or if you've been trying to manifest in a general kind of way where it's like, okay, Spirit, send me my soulmate, or send me my life partner, I finally see a stepping stone to that. I see something significant happening in the connection that's allowing you guys to move forward. Ooh, we got Secret Admirer. Yeah, and I was feeling that a little bit in the beginning where you got people peeping, but they ain't speaking. They're looking at you, but they're not going out of their way to make it happen. So I feel you kind of graduating out of the Secret Admirer energy. So Secret Admirer is cool. You know, it's always cool to have options and to have someone romantically interested. But if they're not taking things to that next level, if they're not making it happen, they're gonna have to get to that point. Or I don't see you entertaining them or making things too, you know, easy for them. I don't see you giving anyone the easy way out where they can just kind of, you know, it's like no time wasters allowed. Yeah, you're leveling up. We got the leveling up card that came out as well. So it seems like you're kind of leveling up out of the Secret Admirer energy. However, you may still be accepting dates. Because we do have enjoying the moment here. So I do see you saying, you know what, I'm throwing caution to the wind. I've spent long enough being the good girl, the good guy, doing what's right by other people, being super considerate of other people. And now I'm going to allow myself to be free. I'm going to allow myself to have fun. I'm going to enjoy the moment. Fine. You want to take me on a date? Take me on a date. I'm going to allow myself to enjoy that. I'm going to allow myself to live. But in the midst of all that, you are leveling up and reaching a new level. I just saw 555. There could be a lot of changes going on with you internally and externally. And you're enjoying the moment. You're allowing people to take you on dates and it's fun, but you're also aligning yourself with something that you've really been wanting, aligning yourself with this person of interest. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So we do have workplace romance that did come up. So for Some of you, you have a love offer coming through that is coming through the workplace. Bottom of workplace romance, though, it does say common cause connection. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that literally you work with, especially like if you have your own business or something like that. It could rather be like someone who you have commonalities with, someone who's, supporting a common cause, or someone who's in the same industry as you, someone who works in a similar fashion to you, like someone who does a similar thing, versus literally being in the same exact workplace. So we'll give that a little bit of wiggle room. But you guys, I see you making a really real, deep, genuine connection. We have falling in love and lasting love here. Falling in love says sudden feelings that this is the one. So it does look like you've been trying to manifest the one. It looks like you've been trying to manifest that person that really does it for you, and I see you getting that. We got lasting love here as well. It says this is your true love. So I see you manifesting your person of interest. I see you manifesting the person that you really want. I don't know why I didn't notice these before, but there's these cards that are flipped over on top of this deck as well. We have open your heart and love language acts of service. So I do see you going on dates. I do see someone taking you out, okay? Showing you through their actions that they really care for you, that they really want this. And also Spirit is calling you to open your heart. So if you're someone who's typically more closed off, if you're someone who doesn't really do the most to, kind of like go out or make connections with people, you may find Spirit calling you more and more to get out of your comfort zone and to go places, to do things that you wouldn't typically do. So I would definitely say lean into that to make sure you do have that opening where you can connect with someone. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in is what it says at the bottom of open your heart. So yeah, Spirit is really saying, okay, this turning point is gonna need to be reflected by you as well, so make sure you're doing your part. We have let go of the past, so I really do feel like you have healed. Oh, we actually have rekindle here as well. So I feel like you've healed, and Spirit is telling you to let go of the past for the purpose of allowing new love in. But I do, not gonna lie, see another person coming in trying to rekindle with you. An old flame returns is what it says at the bottom, or rekindle. So let go of the past says clear your energy and allow more love into your life. So yeah, honestly, I get an out with the old and with the new energy. Spirit is really trying to get you to look forward. I would say definitely make that connection first before you allow any old romance to come in, because people are very attracted by this new frequency you're putting out, especially if they don't have that frequency within them internally. You may be the only way that people can experience certain things, so they're trying to cling to you as if they have done the work, and Spirit's like, I'm not really feeling that. We have the bonding card here. So Spirit is really more focused on the new, trying to get you to bond with your new connections and allowing yourself to fall in love with people who are bringing you new energy, new offers, versus people who you've already kind of tried with. I see this leading you to a lasting love. So I would definitely say long-term relationship at a minimum, boyfriend, girlfriend, committed relationship, if not spouse, that you're being aligned with here. This is your true love is what it says at the bottom of lasting love. So that's pretty big. And then we have this best friend. So, oh my goodness, as you've gone through all these changes, group 3, evolved yourself, really put in the work, you got people coming out of the woodwork, okay? People who were so adamant on only being friends. Oh, I see you as a sister. I see you as a brother. I see you as just this friend kind of vibe. And now all of a sudden they're trying to make you solid love offers. Now all of a sudden they're trying to cross into the serious energy. I mean, if you feel it, always follow your intuition. If you feel like, okay, this is or if that is the person of interest that you had been manifesting, okay, perfect. That's what you've been trying to make happen. But if this is just someone who's like switching up all of a sudden on this energy and you're not really about it, don't try to be about it. Don't try to force it. This is not the time to be the nice girl, the nice guy, and I don't want them to feel bad. I don't want to, make it so someone doesn't feel like they have a chance. No, don't give them a chance. Do not give them a chance, especially if this is coming out of the blue, because you got to remember that is a reflection of your level up. That is a reflection of this new energy, this new frequency that they don't have, that they're trying to get access to through you. So this is not the time to play nice guy, nice girl, because it's kind of opportunistic as to why people would all of a sudden be switching up and trying to give you this new energy and trying to make a love offer towards you when they've never been on that type of time with you before. So just be mindful and careful. All right, let's break these down individually. Spirit, what will happen with this secret admirer? Is it just going to be, you know, them enjoying the moment, or will this lead to a love offer? Will this lead to more? Queen of Cups. I don't see you taking them seriously. We got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, so I see you kind of being in this energy where you're just kind of allowing yourself to enjoy the fruits of your labor, allowing yourself to enjoy the fruits of you leveling up. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, so I don't see you investing in this secret admirer. And Four of Swords reverse, I don't see you even really paying attention to them. And I feel like that's because you're graduating out of this energy and you don't want to go back to it. You've leveled up past this energy where it's like, oh, I can tell that someone likes me, so let me make it super easy for them to have a connection with me. It's like, no, you've kind of graduated out of that phase where you're making people so comfortable and doing all the work for people. You're like, okay, Queen of Cups, you want to build a, you know, the interest, and you want to take me on a date. Cool. Queen of Cups, I'll take the date. Queen of Cups, I'll take the little gestures and the gifts and the flirtation, but it'll be just that, nothing more. Gestures, gifts, flirtation. I don't see you crossing that line that you've crossed before where it's like, okay, I'm gonna make it super easy for this person to have like a relationship or an opportunity with me. Basically, by offering myself to them, it's like I'm only giving exactly what they're giving. So if they take me on a date, it's gonna be a date and nothing more. I'm not dropping hints and making it easy or planning things, planning the next date. It's like, if you take me on a date, you're gonna have to ask me on another one, or you're gonna have to tell me your intention. I'm not going out of my way to take the next step for you. So these secret admirers, you know, you're enjoying the moment, you're enjoying the flirtation and the little things here and there, the little gestures from them, but you're not going out of your way to like make it anything else. Spirit, how about this person of interest they're falling in love with? What's going to happen here with this person? We got the Fool card, a new beginning, maybe even starting a life with this person. Oof, we got the Five of Wands. Okay, there's some chaos. Two of Pentacles. You guys may have to move together. This person of interest, especially if this is like the person, like a person you already know, if you've been calling in like your soulmate, your whatever word you've been using, your life partner, you guys will likely start a new life together somewhere else. Maybe both of you are feeling kind of trapped in your city, trapped in your current circumstances, wanting something more. For those of you who are like not aware of this person in the physical quite yet, that's what I see likely happening. But for those of you who this is like a workplace romance, someone you've been manifesting, someone you've been kind of working on or working with, this person and you are kind of like, okay, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, there's too much history here where we are, or there's too much going on. Like, say you guys always hang out with the same friend group or in the same location, the same bar, the same place. It's like, okay, some way, somehow, this place is not helping this connection. So I see you guys having to start over and move into new spaces. This could be you guys going out outside of the friend group, going out outside of your bars. It doesn't have to be a huge change where it's like, oh, you're moving to a new city together, but you are getting out of your current location so you can have better odds. So maybe there's too many like people involved in the connection and that's caused you guys to go off track before, so you're moving into a new place. Or maybe you guys are wanting to level up and it's like, okay, if we want a new start, we're gonna have to go somewhere else, somewhere new, or we could have a new better start. Something like that I see happening here. With the Fool card, that's definitely a new beginning. That's definitely an energy of you guys being in a new space and starting a new life together. So I see significant changes happening there. Spirit, what can you tell us about this rekindling? What's going to go on here? Five of Swords reverse and the Knight of Wands. You know what? It may just be too little too late, or too much may have happened with this person. Because we have the, or did I say Five of Wands? I meant to say Five of Swords. Five of Swords reversed is like, I'm not surrendering to the chaos. I'm not going to open up that can of worms. Knight of Wands, they're being so like, they're so passionate about you. They're really trying to make it happen. This person is applying pressure, that's for sure. They're applying pressure, but it just may be too little too late. We got the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, so it's kind of like you made your bed, now you have to lay in it. The underlying energy, bottom of the deck energy, is Justice. So whatever happened, if it was too much, if they crossed too many lines, too many boundaries with you, things are just gonna, like, the chips are gonna fall exactly where they were set up to fall. It's like, whatever happens here is natural consequence. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, so I see that you've built your value outside of this connection. This could be someone that you knew when you didn't have as much confidence. This could be someone that you knew when you were a different version of yourself who didn't have the same requirements as you do now. But you've definitely leveled up here. And Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, you're staying true to the version of yourself that you've built. You're staying true to who you are now and what you require. So if they have not done the work to meet you where you're at now, they're not going to be able to have an opportunity with you. Spirit, how about this best friend or this workplace romance? What will happen here? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Okay, that's a solid love offer. Nine of Wands reversed, okay. And the High Priest. Six of Wands, bottom of the deck. What this best friend or workplace romance is going to be like a case-by-case basis. I do see this person, King of Pentacles, offering you like a solid love offer. Trying to date you, investing time and energy and effort into this connection, into this relationship. So I do see this person coming in an energy where they're, you know, showing up. They're trying to make it happen. They're like, all right, this is what you require. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to invest. So that's pretty solid there. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is pretty stress-free. It doesn't feel heavy, and the High Priest. So Spirit is saying if you're romantically interested, you're going to allow them to prove to you that they're also interested. Six of Wands is like you're in a favorable position. So I would say that with this best friend, there could be a friends to lovers situation happening. With this workplace romance, again, this could be like, okay, associates to lovers happening here. You're in a favorable position. One of these people are making you a solid love offer. So I do see some of you taking it because this may be the person that you had wanted. That's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Pink Stone and the Final Rose Tarot, this is your reading. Spouse, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, who and what is next in love for you? We shall see, Group 4. Spirit, for Group 4 with the Pink Stone, please show us what is the nature of their next connection? Who and what is next in love for Group 4? Oof. The cards are jumping out for you. And when the cards first jumped out in the very beginning of your spread, we had angelic help and guidance that wanted to come out. So I really feel like your guides are working in your life and helping you. If you don't have like a strong connection to your ancestors, to your spirit guides or anything like that, this would be a great time to make a little altar for them, welcome them into your life, your ancestors, your spirit guides, or maybe even like a god, a goddess, higher level being, an angelic being. I'm hearing Aphrodite may be a good one, but this would be a great time to call them in to help you. You're attracting a lot of attention, and you seem very, whoa. Yeah, you guys are in such a free, liberated energy. We got resonance at the bottom of the deck, so a lot of people are attracted to you. We have turning heads. So you have a lot of people in your energy. One thing about you right now, group 4, you are getting the attention. There is no shortage of attention around you. You're attracting people. People are drawn to you. They're wanting to talk to you. They're wanting to take you on date. I'm also seeing chivalry, like people, Spirit just showed me someone like pulling out a chair for you, opening doors for you. Like, I feel like you're getting a lot more of that kind of attention. So whatever you're doing, it's definitely working. We have enjoying the moment and talking / roasting. Okay, pop off, group 4. You are in this amazing energy where it's like you're a butterfly and you're free and you're attracting a whole lot of attention. People are very interested in you. They want to be close to you. They want to see what you got going on. They just want to just a chance. Oh, I just heard a taste. Okay, listen, you be careful, group 4, because people just out here, they just like salivating. They just want to taste, okay? I'm seeing the hyenas from Lion King. People are trying to get close to you. They're circling around you like them wild hyenas, trying to get them just a sliver of your attention. So be careful. But man, it's so interesting because we have living freely, taking it easy, and making space. So while you're feeling much more confident, you're feeling like, okay, I can pop off, I can talk my stuff, it's so casual, it's so free. It's like your banter is spot on, it's perfect. You're just enjoying the moment. You're taking what comes. It feels like you don't have like intentions right now, like, oh, I'm trying to bag this very specific kind of person. It's just like, no, I'm living life for me. I'm having fun. I'm living free, and that's what I'm doing. But at the same time, some way, somehow, you're still making space. So I feel like this is talking about your emotional closet. We do spring cleaning and we focus on the physical, but that emotional closet has been cleared. So you may be coming out of hermit mode. You may be coming out of this mode where you've been doing all this, self-help, doing all this work, really working on yourself, doing the most to make yourself like the perfect partner or the perfect girl, the perfect guy. And you're just like, you know what? I'm free. I'm setting myself free from all of those expectations, and it is attracting people to you like bees to honey, okay? People are very much so wanting to be close to you, wanting to have conversations with you. People may even be like paying for your meals. You could get a lot of that kind of stuff moving forward where it's like you go and you take yourself out to lunch, but you always end up not having to pay because people are just like, anything they can do to get 5 minutes, 10 minutes where they can just have a conversation with you, they will do that. And it's all because of this internal change that you've made where you're showing up and you're living free. You're taking it easy. You're not forcing anything with anyone. And it's making you so attractive. So it's so funny how you start moving in this different way, and you're really kind of living like the soft life and taking the path of least resistance, and it's making you so magnetic. We have water energy that came up, so you could have a water sign coming towards you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 4. Like, you're having a good time. You really are the belle of the ball. Like, you're so attractive. People are so drawn to you. And there's this like turning point where you're receiving a different kind of energy. Nice. One that fell on the floor. We got earth energy here. So it looks like water and earth signs are very attracted to you right now. There's 2 different energies coming through. One will be a water sign. One will be an earth sign. Earth would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So those are some other signs that you can look out for. We got ask and you shall receive. I was just telling you, this would be a good time to go ahead and, was I telling that to you or group 3. Now I can't remember, but it would be a good time. Oh, it was you, because I was seeing angelic help and guidance that wanted to jump out. This is a really good time to go ahead and build that altar, okay? This is a good time to go ahead and call your guides, your spirit team into your space, because we have ask and you shall receive here. So they're listening, they're on standby, and they're delivering to you what you want. This is a good time to just go ahead and make a wish, okay? So pause the video and go ahead and do that, or pause the video and communicate to your guides, or go ahead and really welcome them into your space. Give them the authority, give them their permission to work in your life by telling them, listen, guides, spirit team, ancestors, I call you into this space. And I give you permission to move things around in my life. I give you permission to bring me, and then just say whatever it is that you want. Okay, ask and you shall receive. You can even make a bit of a ritual out of it and write down everything that you're looking for. Burn a pink candle afterwards. Bada boom, bada bing. But we have ask and, we have relationship proposal and on the same page. So I see a very serious love offer coming in. I see you getting on the same page with someone, and I see someone offering you a relationship group 4. So at a minimum, you are attracting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a partner, someone who you will be in a official commitment with. See what else we get. Spirit for group 4. Who and what is coming in? Who and what is next in love for group 4? Fine, I'll take them. Wow. Yeah, I do see you falling in love. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot going on. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, so look at this. Let's talk about this first. I see a rejection. I see you rejecting someone, and I'm really feeling like it's this person of the past. We have reaching out and rekindle that came up. So there is someone of the past, and look at him all in her face, and she's just looking up at the stars like, Lord, please take me out of this situation. I am not trying to hear this BS that this man is talking about in my ear. Okay, that is you. We have rekindle. So there is someone who is very much so romantically interested, but this is a rekindling. You know, this is someone of the past. And I don't feel like you have ill will towards this person. I'm not feeling any like low vibrational vibes like that, where it's like, I do not want you, or I'm mad at you. I feel like if anything, you've released all of that. I was just talking about that with making space. It's like your emotional closet is cleared. You naturally have space in your life for someone new to come in, because you have cleared all anger, resentment, ill will, and feelings from someone of the past. We also have natural evolution that came out. So you're kind of in this space where you're just neutral. It's like, listen, where we are is where we've naturally evolved to. Things just didn't work out for us, or it wasn't our time, or you're not the person that, you know, I was meant to be with. So this is kind of just what naturally happened. This is how the chips fell, and now you're moving into the future. So I will say, some of you, I mean, rekindle is not just like someone from the past coming back. It's like you are engaging with it. So for some of you, you will engage with this, you know, person who's reaching out, but whatever happens is what is meant to happen with this person. And you have this totally new energy. I don't feel like I need to tell you this, but I will say, yeah, don't feel the need to force anything. I don't feel like you will, with you enjoying the moment, getting new love offers, living freely. It's like you finally feel freedom, and it's not freedom because someone is forcing you to be out of a relationship because they're not interested. It's like you're free because your mind is free, your heart is free. You're free because you choose to. And that's just where things happen. So we have forgiveness here, but we also have friend zone. I don't see you allowing some person from the past to stay. I feel like there will be forgiveness that will happen. You guys will be able to hash it out. You'll be able to get closure, but and you're forgiving them, you know, for whatever has happened, no matter how rough things were. I feel like you've developed a new sense of empathy. And I feel like it's kind of like, you know, like how people like get like have near-death experiences, and then they have like a whole new lease on life, and they're like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to love everyone, I want to give to everyone, I want to do all these things that I didn't get to do. That's kind of how you feel right now. And it's not as extreme where it's like you had a near-death experience, but it feels very like, it still feels extreme, because it's like, I see where my life could have gone. And now that I have this happiness and I have this love for myself and I actually genuinely love my life, I wouldn't give that up for the world. That's how I see your energy coming through. It's like, I could have been on a totally new path or a totally different path. I can't believe that my life almost went in that direction. So it's almost like a near-death experience in a way, because it's like you're looking at the past and you're like, whoa, like it's night and day. The way that I wanted things to go, the way that I tried so hard for things to go, and now how I feel now, it's like, I can't believe I almost surrendered to that, or I can't believe I fought for that for so long. So I do see you friend zoning, someone, and ultimately it's because you're aligning yourself with this new person. Wow, we have marriage and falling in love. So I see you genuinely falling in love with this person. You're having this relationship proposal from this person that you're on the same page with. You guys just want the same things, and you're on the same page. And also, Spirit is highlighting like communication. This person communicates to you in a way that you can receive it. You may be the kind of person where it's like, listen, you're going to have to talk to me nice. You're going to have to say whatever you need to say with love, okay, with integrity. You could be quite sensitive to the things that people say. So I do see you being like, listen, I can hear what you need to say, but you need to say it in a way I can receive it. And I'm seeing that with this person you're falling in love with. You guys are getting an offer of marriage. And we have love language affirmations here. So you may be the kind of person, it's like, okay, you can show me through your actions how you feel, but yeah, I'm going to need you to say it. If I look good, I'm going to need you to give me my compliment, okay? Or if you can see something that I'm doing well, I'm going to need you to give me my praise. So I do see this person giving you those affirmations, giving you that confirmation that you're truly the person that they want to be with, and you're truly the person that they want. And I see them communicating that. I see them being honest about that. So let's see, Spirit, where will things go with this person they're falling in love with? What will happen here? We got the 7 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Cups. So I see you sailing into the sunset with this person. More reiteration, 8 of Cups. There is something you're walking away from to 7 of Swords in reverse. Compromise for something way better. Like there's something, so 7 of Swords can be a card of self-sabotage. 7 of Swords can be a card of really doing things that kind of like put yourself in a disadvantageous position. And with the 7 of Swords finally showing up reversed with this 8 of Cups, it's like you're walking away from what doesn't serve you for the thing that's for you. The thing that doesn't make you compromise yourself for it. It's like night and day. Someone may even be trying to sabotage this new opportunity. Wow, and I see you moving into a place where you're even like, you even are kind of like living the soft life. Ace of Pentacles, I see you choosing yourself, taking care of yourself. We have the Queen of Wands reversed and the 4 of Wands here. Marriage energy. 4 of Wands is one of the marriage cards in the tarot deck. So I see this person offering marriage. I see them offering long-term stability. And with that Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like you don't have to work so hard with this person. They're really pouring into you and giving you like everything you want, everything you need. They may be even kind of spoiling you quite a bit. And we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, which is so interesting because 9 of Cups is a very favorable position. So the fact that it's reversed kind of just shows that this person is really building you up, giving you the confidence, and kind of like showing you like, yes, you have the right to ask for these things. This is what you deserve. So you could even have a little bit of a bittersweet kind of moment in the beginning of this relationship. And I see that happening quite a bit, where it's like people get in relationships and they like realize if they wanted to, they would. So you could have a little bit of a hard time kind of shifting into that soft life version of yourself. Nine of Cups in reverse is like you still having those people pleasing tendencies, you still trying to prove your worth, or you still trying to put yourself in a position where it's like, okay, I can see and I feel that I deserve this. And I see this person just pouring into you, giving you what you want, what you need, making you a priority, giving you all their time. But at the same time, Nine of Cups reverse, you still kind of have to let go of those old tendencies of, I get love when I do the most. Like I see you still trying to do that. So being in this relationship with this person that you value, yeah, it may trigger an old version of yourself that you thought you'd kind of moved past. And it may be causing you to kind of feel like, oh, I have to do the most because I have to deserve this. This person is giving me so much. I have to match this energy, or I have to, earn it. And this person isn't making you earn it. So there could be a little bit of a rocky start with this person. There's a marriage offer here for sure, but there's a lot still on your mind. This cycle is beginning as you're ending Lovers in reverse, an old connection. And Spirit keeps reiterating, Ace of Cups, you're choosing you. Ace of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles that came out before. This Lovers in reverse, honestly, it's bringing me back that energy of someone maybe trying to sabotage you. This would be a good time to do like a binding, or not a binding, but like a banishing spell, something that kind of, puts someone in a straitjacket and keeps them the heck away from you, because I am picking up on that energy and it keeps coming up. So it's likely something prevalent, something you will notice, something you can tell, something you can see, where there is someone who's kind of getting in the way. Spirit, what will happen with this person coming back, rekindling with group 4? Wow, we got the Queen of Cups. So this person is giving you everything that they wouldn't give you before. And I feel like it's because they know that they have to. We have the Wild card, the Unknown card that came up as well. Whoa. So I wonder if that's why we're getting this conflicting energy with this person. Page of Cups, I do see you turning over a new leaf with this person. And I see them showing up in a way that you've always wanted them to. We got the Nine of Wands here, and then we have the Death card. So I feel like you guys may re-enter a relationship temporarily, like temporarily 3 to 6 months. You guys may end up dating. I was feeling that when I got the rekindling energy, because rekindling isn't typically just someone coming back and saying something. Typically it's like, okay, we're getting back together. So for a lot of you, yeah, there's going to be a rekindling, and this person is going to give you everything that they have always, that you've kind of always wanted from them. And with the Wild card, it's kind of confusing you, and it was quite unexpected. It's like you've never gotten this from this person. Now you are, and it's, making you feel away. Ultimately, with this Page of Cups, you guys are turning over a new leaf. You're having a new start, but I feel like you are going to, Death card, end up surrendering to this marriage offer because you want to start new. But some of you will be starting new with this person and you'll commit to them. Regardless, you're in a win-win and it will be your choice. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.